You're watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Got a Rough Rider review for you guys today, this in the Classic Carbon 2 series. These come with carbon steel blades and Black Micarta handles. Here's a look at your box. And we are looking at model number RR2214. These are magnetic open style boxes with the logo, the desiccant, the paper, and the felt liner. Here's a look at the knife itself. Now we're looking at the large Stockman from Rough Rider. Now these measure 4 1/4 inches closed. You got nickel silver bolsters on either side with the diagonal stripe on one side and the RT on the other. They're pinched. Now some call the RT the Robert Townsend, but of late I've been calling it the rectal thermometer because it rubs people the wrong way. You've got a pewter shield here with the RR reverse logo. Very nice diamond-shaped shield, well inlaid. You got nickel silver pins, and this beautiful Black Micarta handle, which has a nice, beautiful, just a really nice tactile feel to it for good grip. It's not too slippery and not too rough, right in between where you'd want it. And you can see the texture there. Now the great thing about these Micarta handles is that when you carry them, they even wear a little and start to lighten and really get a lot more character to them. Now you see this blue underliner that they've added here, which is a nice little color touch from Rough Rider. And I do appreciate that look. It does help mate the handle to the bolster when you use those. Makes it for a nice smooth transition. Now you've got brass liners, stainless springs. Little gapping on this one at the front here. Pretty typical. I'd say it's about average for a Rough Rider of this age. It's being a little more modern one. Okay, so you got 3 blades. There's a look at the top there, top-down view. No blade rub on these. The blade stock's such that it's thick and the blades don't flex like the smaller Stockman, so your chances of a blade rub are greatly reduced. Now let's take a look at the blades themselves. You've got a clip blade as your main blade. It's right around 3 1/4 inches length, full length. Then you have about a 2 7/8 inch length cutting edge. Now all the blades are mirror finish with the RR tang stamp, match strike pull, and a swedge. All 3 blades. So on the reverse, you have the model number on the main blade, as well as China below it. A couple of things about the blades. Again, they're T10 carbon blades, so they will rust if you don't keep them well oiled. A little more susceptible anyway. You've got this swedge overlapping the nail neck, which is a little of an annoyance. It's probably my main complaint about the knife. And so when you go to open it, you need to kind of open it from the rear portion of the nail neck to get a grip. I wish they'd just kind of lowered the swedge or move the nail neck backward a little so they didn't overlap. Another little problem with the T10 blades is frequently they'll have some spotting on them. That was a problem back on the original Classic Carbon series from Rough Rider, and it's also a problem with the Classic Carbon 2 series, but generally not too bad. This one, you can see the spots here towards the tang, just above the tang there. And then there's one here. I've tried to polish it out, so it's not quite as bad as it was, but they're still noticeable. Now these have half stops, all blades. That's a nice walk and talk. I say about a 7 pull. Now this one needs a little oil right now, but yeah, when it's well lubricated, it does work really well. I just need to put a little oil on it right now. So your secondary blades, you got a lamb's foot on the left. You can tell by the swell as it goes the length, not quite symmetrical, so I call this a lamb's foot. Again, there are RR tang stamps and the mirror finish with the match strike pull. And your spey blade on the right side, same thing. RR tang stamp, match strike pull, mirror finish. And let's get some measurements on it. Let's do the spey blade first. Here you've got a 2 1/4 inch blade with the cutting edge of about 1 7/8 inch. And your cheap soot, you have a blade length of, let's call it 2 1/4 inches, with the cutting edge at about 1 3/4 inches. Good snap on those. Just overall really well designed knife. The pulls are really good. The ruggedness of the blades seems very fair to me for a Stockman. Good lockup, no blade flex that you see on the smaller Stockmans. And one of the reasons why I prefer the larger Stockmans over the smaller ones, just for their ruggedness and their solid feel. Now, of course, there are the issues with the blades and the swedge, but I'd say overall this is a really solid design. The complaints are minor. The handle material is fantastic. The grip is fantastic. The usability is fantastic. The versatility is fantastic. You do have the RT. You do have the swedge. You have the spotting from time to time. But there are a lot of positives about this knife for usability. The carry is maybe not to everyone's liking. This is almost a 4-ounce knife. I think it weighs at 3.9 grams. So there's that. The large Stockman is not going to be everybody's everyday carry. It's just a little heavy for that. But if you need a rugged knife that can do just about any task, I'd say this is one of the most versatile knives that you can buy. And it's one that you should check out if you don't have one in your collection. Whether it's this one or buy another brand, one in this size is certainly a knife that's worthy of a tryout. So that's about all I have to say about this one. I do appreciate the fact that it's very affordable. It's about $17 from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and comes with sort of a modern take on a traditional design. That's all there is for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell to be made aware of videos when they drop. You guys have a fantastic day, and please take care.
Thrifty, Nifty,
Thrifty
Kaniffy. Thank you. Sending TC my Frost Tack Extreme for Christmas.
There we go. Hey, I'm gonna be happy with it.
You see what he's doing there?
I see what you did there. Yep. Don't care.
There is no knife shaming.
Nope.